morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another what I eat in a day. So this morning I made my usual smoothie. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow because I pretty much ran out of all my smoothie stuff and our grocery order's not coming until tomorrow night. So my usual smoothie, you just saw protein powder, frozen banana, natural peanut butter. I used kale and the last of the kale because I was out of spinach. I put some frozen berries to get some like extra micronutrients. I use almond milk and water because I like mine really thin. Chris's smoothie was the smaller one that I was making. His is smaller because he likes them thicker. I like mine thinner, so it fills up more of the cup. And his was pretty much the same thing as mine, minus the kale because we only had one serving left and he doesn't care about that as much as I do. And then he also had strawberries instead of mixed berries, so I want to use the last of those up. But yeah, so this is my usual breakfast. It is 10:30 now. I usually wait until now to eat breakfast. I like to wake up in the morning and do my workout fasted just because I don't really feel like eating when I wake up. And you're supposed to eat and then like allow some time to digest your food before you exercise so you don't get cramps and stuff. I don't really feel like doing that. It's just like a lot of work. So I get my workout done, then I get ready, and then I have my breakfast. Make sure there's a good healthy fat in there, and I take my medication. And yeah, that's about it. So I am going to do this. I'm going to get to work and I am going to check back in later and show you what we're having for lunch. You may have noticed from the title that this is a what I eat in a day to lose weight. And I was very hesitant to create a video like this. I'm working with a therapist now. Fortunately, we can do video chats since everybody's like work from home right now. And that she really helps me. She really helps me like gain control. She's really helped me. It's just kind of like been an extra person that's like unbiased to kind of like keep me accountable, if that makes sense. I'm not doing anything crazy to try and lose weight. I just want to like say that this is not like a keto thing. This is not a low carb thing. The thing that works the best for me, for my mental health and for my physical health, is calorie tracking. And I know that's like a scary thing for a lot of people and it doesn't work for a lot of people and I don't even recommend it for a lot of people, especially if you are like struggling with your relationship with food. It's a really, really difficult thing to do and can really mess you up and you can become very fixated on the numbers. I, for some reason, am not fixated on the numbers. Like, if anything, the numbers are like a peace of mind thing for me. Like, they calm me down. Like, for example, I could have a perfectly good day and then I want a couple pieces of pizza for dinner and then I feel guilt immediately and I feel like I ruined everything. So then I would binge, essentially. I would like beat myself up and then I would just want to eat anything and everything and just kind of give up and want to start tomorrow. It doesn't happen so much anymore, but it does still happen sometimes. And I've noticed that if I were to have counted that pizza, odds are it fits into my calories. However, I will say I am like a 5'9", like 23-year-old woman. I work out like 5 to 7 times a week depending on how I feel. But because of all of those things, I get to eat like quite a bit more than maybe if you were like 5'3" and like 140 pounds, or even less active or even more active. Like it's such a scale. So I highly recommend like trying one of the online calculators. I'll link a couple of my favorite ones below, the ones that I like trust the most. That way like you can see if that's what you're interested in, you can see like what makes sense for you. So what works for me right now, I'm eating about 2,200 calories a day. That's at a 500 calorie deficit. So if everything was perfect, I would probably lose about a pound a week, which would be great. So all I do is just like loosely track my calories. I will just look at like my macros, like my protein, fat, and carbs, just to kind of get an idea of like what I'm eating and how I'm feeling. If I've only had like 50 grams of protein, I probably want to make my next meal a little bit higher in protein so that I can just get a little bit more. Like minimal things that you don't need to stress over. I take breaks on the weekends usually. Like maybe I'll keep like a rough idea just because at this point I've got it all pretty much memorized. But I try not to track, and the weekends are when I allow myself, I don't say cheats. I allow myself to have like the candy and junk foods that I really, really enjoy, because let's be honest, like how could you not? I have Chris hide them during the week so that I don't think about them, because I don't think it's necessary to have it 7 days a week. I'll have healthier snacks like like popcorn and pretzels, fruit, dark chocolate, just things like that that make me feel like a little bit better and also have some nutritional benefit. And then on the weekends, I save that for like chips and Airhead bites and like almond M&Ms and mini eggs, stuff like that. I save for the weekend. Yeah, like it's not all just about the numbers all the time. It's definitely like a mental thing. And for me right now, the most important thing is my mental health, because that's what makes me make the better choices throughout the day that will keep me on track longer. That's all I wanted to say on that. I just wanted to kind of let you know where I was at and show you what I'm eating. And yeah, so I'm gonna get back to work and I will check back in a bit. Right, so it is lunchtime. Right now I have a pot of green beans going, like steaming. It was like a huge bag from Costco. They were gonna go bad in a couple of days, so I'm steaming what we're gonna have for lunch today, what we're gonna have for, I think it's lunch tomorrow too, and anything else I'm gonna freeze. So I decided that I really want to have like a really quick, easy lunch today. This is something that anybody can make. It's probably gonna be like a 20-minute meal using totally like convenience foods. So I'm gonna make some butter chicken. Somehow, by some miracle, right before this chaos happened, we got a couple packs of chicken breasts, so thankful for that right now. We have this Patak's light butter chicken sauce. I don't always go for light options. I just did in this circumstance because I think they just add a little bit of water to make it just a little bit lower in calorie. I have another one in the cupboard that's normal. It's not light. It's like 230 calories, so you're cutting like 100 calories. So it's just what I felt like today. I could have the spicy one if I wanted to, but I personally would rather have like a little bit more chocolate or something tonight. So a couple cheats that I've got going on. I have this like organic garlic here. We're gonna use that for the green beans. I have regular garlic here. Honestly, I just cannot be bothered right now. This here is frozen jasmine rice. Every time I make jasmine rice, I like to make extra so that I can freeze it into bags like this. This is like individual servings. I break this up, put it into a bowl, add a little bit of water, and then microwave, stirring like a couple times throughout. I wanted to use these up because they've been in there for a little while, because I think I forgot about them. But then next time I make jasmine rice, I'll just make extra, and then we'll put them in the freezer again so that we can have easy meals like that. It takes like 1 minute in the microwave. All I really have to do is get the green beans taken care of, cook the chicken, add the sauce, and done. Also, quick disclaimer, make sure you stick around to the end of this video because I promise dinner is a lot more exciting than this. No! It's so rude. So I just poured the sauce in. It says to mix it up and let it simmer for like 15 minutes, just so like all the flavor gets in there. So while that's simmering, I'm going to do like saute some green beans just to like spice it up a little bit, because just steaming green beans is so boring. Sorry if you like that, but you know. Sure it was inside out. Also, can we just shout out Gotham pans, because nothing sticks to these things. They're insane. This one over here with the butter chicken is also a Gotham pan, and these can go in the oven. They come with a lid. Like, just like the best pans ever. So thank you so much, Grandma. I didn't film the plating. But
It's already on the plate now.
I know. So, super annoying. I didn't hit record while I was plating. Here you go, sweetie.
Thank you.
And my turn. So I'm gonna sit down and eat and take a little break and maybe watch some like YouTube videos. Okay, the lighting sucks because it's getting really gloomy outside. I think it's gonna rain. But it's like 4:30 and I'm ready for coffee. Chris got an espresso because he's working from home and he has a coffee like every single day, so it was a good investment for him and for me. I didn't drink coffee a lot before, but now I have the option to. I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make like a little half-ass latte. Right, coffee is made. I know it's really late. Doesn't affect me too much. I've just been doing it because like I really start to drag at this time of day, and this is also around the time that my side effects from my medication are happening. So I really just like to have something nice and cozy and something to wake me up and keep me going. It's a little later than usual. Chris was on a phone call, so I couldn't really get into the kitchen and vlog. But yeah, so I'm gonna have this, keep working a little bit, and then Chris will be done work. I think he's gonna do his workout, and then we're gonna come together and like watch TV, cook dinner, and hang out. And I'm trying really hard to convince him to watch Vampire Diaries with me. Start from episode 1, but he said he'll think about it. We're totally watching it. Okay, so clearly, if you couldn't tell, it is another day. Today is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday. I just want to be completely honest and say last night we just weren't feeling it. It was a really long day. I filmed like everything I ate and edited everything already, so it was just a long, busy day. But at the end of the day, Chris and I were both just like, let's order some pizza. So we ordered pizza. And I also had that same pizza for breakfast today. But I am good with it because flexible dieting. But that being said, I didn't feel like filming that last night. I really wanted to film this meal because I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna be really good. And that is the sweet and spicy pork ramen noodles from the Good Food box. I've been wanting to post a video like this for quite a while. It's never worked out the way that I wanted it to, but we're finally doing it. So we've been ordering Good Food boxes for like a couple months now, and honestly, they like have changed my life. I ordered my first Good Food box like a couple months ago, and we did it one time because we had like a free box from a friend, and then we didn't pick it up again. We were just like, this isn't really realistic for us. I don't think like we're gonna like this. And then things have just like changed in our lives, and just situations are different now. So we've come back to them, and now we're obsessed with them. It's just a really fun way to like feel like you're getting takeout, and also they're super easy meals. So like Chris could do them, but because I'm home, like I can do them easily. And most of the time I can clean in between doing them as well. So how it works, they send you a box. The whole box is refrigerated, and you can even leave the stuff in there for like 24 hours and it'll be fine. And then they put everything in these bags like this. And it's these cute, adorable little things. Like, so for example, for this one, we got like our little peppers that are going in the recipe. All I have to do is like cut these in half and slice them. This week, we didn't get it because I don't think we liked the options. But next week, we're getting the easy prep box. It costs a little bit more, but so worth it. They cut all the vegetables for you, and a lot of time they give you like pre-cooked rice. And oh, there's a clove of garlic left in there. We cannot leave that behind. And so yeah, so they make it like super easy and convenient. It's totally worth it for us. And you got all these cute little bottles. So like this is like mirin, which I think is a rice vinegar. This is tomato paste. They send us like garlic cloves. The only thing you usually need is like your own oil and salt and pepper. But very easy and straightforward. And then they just give you this card on the back and tells you like what order to do everything in. And it's just so simple. It's so fun. And like, this is something that I would probably never make on my own because I wouldn't think about it. But yeah, so this is a 20-minute recipe. Easy. Right now I have water boiling, and we're gonna put the fresh ramen noodles in there once that's ready. And what it's telling me to do right now is like the mise en place, which is like preparing stuff to start cooking. So I'm gonna cut the peppers, mince the garlic, and like the green onion. And then it looks like we're gonna cook the pork after that. So I'm gonna get started on that. Like I said, the easy prep basket, a lot of the stuff will come pre-chopped, like the garlic as well. It's just like a huge time saver. But if you do like the chopping process, then don't do that part. But yeah, I'm gonna cook this because we are getting hungry. One more thing I just wanted to mention, I'm going to put a link in the description box below. If you click that link, you will get $40 off of your first box. So to put that into perspective, Chris and I ordered the 4 meals at 2 servings. So technically we get 8 meals out of it. So if you live by yourself, you'd get 8 meals. The 2 of us, we each get 4 meals, and that's $80. I believe with the easy prep, it's like maybe $95, so just a little bit more. But if you're getting $40 off, you're gonna get 8 meals for $40. So that's, I feel like you can't really beat that. I don't know, just saying. If you do click the link below and do order through that link, I will also get a $25 credit, which I would really appreciate because we get this every week. But yeah, so that's enough on that. I'm gonna get back to cooking. I have the sauce going here. Basically, you're supposed to just let it like saute until it thickens. And then once it's thickened, I'm going to add the spinach, let that wilt. And then I think we bring it all together into one meal. But because I have a little bit of time, now I get to do the cleanup because I hate eating and then having to get back up and clean the whole kitchen after. I'd rather just come wash my plate and get back to work. So, cleanup time commences. And most of the kitchen is cleaned up. Okay, let's taste test. Let's see. It smells really good. Okay, so these were fresh ramen noodles. I'll grab a piece of pork. Is it good, babe? Yeah. All right. All right, so typically after I have dinner, I will have an evening snack. Usually it'll be something like dark chocolate, maybe fruit, popcorn, pretzels, stuff like that. On the weekend, it's totally different. With that being said, make sure you hit the subscribe button because next weekend I'll be sharing a what I eat in a day on a weekend, and there'll be a lot more fun things, and you'll just kind of get like a taste of how I like let loose with my eating habits. But yeah, so I have done like 3 videos today and just about finished editing this one, so I'm not gonna wait and show you what I have for a snack later tonight. Just want to get this uploaded and scheduled to post tomorrow at 11 a.m. So yeah, that's all I have for today. This is everything that I eat in a day, and this is whether I'm trying to lose weight or not. It's just, to me, seems like a nice balanced way to eat, and definitely makes me feel like I'm in control and like I'm nourishing myself and also enjoying myself. So yeah, that's all I have for today. So I'm just gonna say goodbye, and I will see you in the next one.